Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at some of these altcoins because we are getting a sell-off leading into this Bitcoin spot ETF news. Let's hop in. So guys, Bitcoin is trading at $42,616 right now, down about 5.5% on the day. Some other altcoins are getting hit significantly harder. Bitcoin dominance is trading up at 51.27%. When you exclude stablecoins, it's more like 53.27%. But guys, there were some articles that came out today. Some articles talking about how basically there's a Bitcoin SPY ETF approval of a 98% chance that it's going to happen. And then the Block, a publication called The Block, quoted the same article and said there is a high likelihood that the SEC will reject all Bitcoin spot ETFs in January. You know, people may say that that's the reason why the prices are falling right now, but I really do believe that news follows price. I don't really think it's the other way around unless it's something very, very, very significant like the FTX collapse, something along the lines of that. But I knew that there was going to be a pullback at some point here. I knew that it was going to happen. It was too easy, guys. It was too easy to just. Did you think that that they were going to let everybody just long 100x long the Bitcoin spot ETF approval? I mean, it's too easy. But that being said, I am definitely prepared for some whiplash. I am prepared here for. I mean, we got a huge wick down there. Let's look at a lower term time frame here. We got a huge wick down here from about 45,000 all the way. I mean, look at this wick. It's crazy, coming down almost 12% to 40,400. Pretty crazy, guys. Pretty crazy. But I am ready for some whiplash. I'm ready for these moves like this, and then V-shaped recovery. I'm prepared for that. I'm also prepared for sideways price action until the 10th. I do think that we'll probably still see some volatility leading into this news event, this Bitcoin spot ETF. I do expect some. However, I will also point out, guys, this wick here, usually when there's low volume, wicks need to get filled. Maybe something like that, which would put us at a very, very nice higher low. If we do come down to that $40,000 price level, I think that's very, very healthy. I think that's better than what I was expecting, honestly. I was looking more towards the idea of coming down to, say, 37,000, 38,000 before we get to the halving. I was expecting something more of that price action to play out. But maybe we only go to 40,000. But that being said, I do need to emphasize that there probably will be some significant whiplash, guys. Some significant whiplash. And I'm talking come down to 37,000, and 3 days later, we're back above 45,000, maybe on our way to 50,000. This is a huge flush out of the longs when you're talking leverage. This is, I think, $500 million was liquidated today, so very, very big move. And, guys, I was talking about Solana, and I was prepared for the move to the downside, and that's why I took a lot of profit off the table, and what do you know? We came down to 95. Let's take a look over at Solana. We'll take a look at Crow as well. But, yeah, guys, look at that. Wick down below, but, I mean, we're already back, trying to get back in this channel here. It's a very quick one, very quick wick, guys. Hopefully these dips are for buying. It's important we remember that. But bounced right out of it. This would be a good time to be entering in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I do think between $95 and $85 is a good price level to be looking at to enter this position, because I think in the midterm we're probably going to see Solana perform very, very well. But I do want to go back to Bitcoin really quick, because talking about this move down to, say, 38,000 or 40,000, if we get to that level, guys, all that is a higher low. It's very bullish. We have a higher low here, we have a higher low here, we have a higher low here, and that'd be a very nice higher low as well, around the $38,000, $40,000 price level. And before we could have some continuation and some more consolidation after the halving, which is something I would like to see. before we can be really off to the races in, say, quarter 3, quarter 4 of 2024 and really start making some tests here at breaking previous all-time highs. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if we break previous all-time highs or at least test it towards the end of quarter 2 or maybe even the beginning. But I think quarter 1 is going to be the time for consolidation and sideways price action. So be prepared for that. But it's very curious, very, very curious. We were calling for this on the channel that there's probably going to be a move to the downside. I mean, that was a very significant wick, but it hasn't been filled yet. When we zoom out and we look at the previous cycles leading into the halvings, we usually get these big wicks to the downside. I mean, the anomaly here would be this exaggerated wick to the downside from the pandemic dump, about 50% drawdown. But even some of these other ones, we saw over here. Let's see if I can get a better view here. Yeah, I mean, coming down here back in 2015, 48% drawdown. It's kind of a reoccurring theme, anywhere from 30 to 50% drawdown before the halving. And this is lining up very perfectly with that. The question is, do we get that really large drawdown now, or do we recover here, and as we get closer to the halving, we dump into the halving, something similar that we've seen previously? Time will tell, guys. Time will tell. But be patient. Don't get shaken out. If you haven't sold already, right now is probably not the best time to sell. Realizing profits in the green is usually how you want to make the most money. But be patient, guys. Don't get shaken out. There's going to be fun and games. This is PvP. It's player versus player in crypto, and you need to be very, very careful. You're going to be vigilant, very, very vigilant, because people want to take your money. They want to take your Bitcoin. They want to take your crypto. You need to be holding on to that. Hold on for dear life. That's how it goes. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very active over there. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.